I have always wanted to do something that would get me out of my comfort zone, something that would stop me from doing what I do daily and make me actually move. This part of my life, this very slow, monotonous, slow motion looking part of my life is called the merry-go-round. We came to Koh Samui, Thailand, not just in search of wonder, but for a very particular adventure, one that we hope will change us forever. We are Maniza and Abdul. We've been traveling the world and have explored over 50 countries. We bring you along on our adventures, sharing insider tips, guides, and information that will help make your next trip unforgettable. If you're new here, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment on your dream destination below, and we will personally reach out. It's about 8:15 in the morning, and we have made our way to Puncha Gym slightly earlier than usual, probably due to the weather. On a normal day in Koh Samui during the rainy season, our morning walks are filled with downpour and occasional hopping around puddles. This is the advanced class, ending their almost 2-hour early morning session with push-ups, as if this workout wasn't already intensive enough. I guess that's my mistake. This training session seems to be ending with additional conditioning, something that my wife Maniza would love to try out if I was on the receiving end. Aside from the advanced class, there's a beginner's class that I'll be showing today. The beginner's morning class at Puncha Gym lasts about 90 to 95 minutes, depending on how the trainers are feeling at the end. The class starts about 8:30 in the morning. If the weather is good, like it is today, the day starts with a 3-kilometer run across town. For the faint of heart like myself, I stick to the confines of the gym's inside perimeter. After the run, there are no breaks and absolutely no mercy. A gigantic stopwatch is set to 5 minutes and off you go jumping rope. These are the moments I thank my high school PT class for teaching me how to jump rope. For me, however, the time is 5 minutes way too long. I try my best to increase the amount I do daily. Once the timer hits 0, you jump and give them 20 push-ups. But at least now the relaxing part begins. My favorite, stretching. After a great 5-minute stretch, it's time to get some hand wraps on and start the actual day. By this point, usually, I have already burned 250 calories according to my Apple Watch, which is 250 more calories than I was burning back home. After about 2 rounds of shadowboxing and the 2 rounds of sit-ups, it's time to put on your gloves for some actual technical education. These technical drills start off by practice. You do a few jabs and combos, and then you get partnered up. Each person practices for 90 seconds and then you swap. You learn to keep your arms up in defense. And while this looks easy, you can almost feel your arms being pulled down by the Earth's inner core. At about the 50-minute mark through this training, you're already exhausted. After every 3 minutes, you stop to catch some breath and learn an additional new combo or technique.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, left foot. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, hand. Lock 2, okay? Yes.
The trainers go over these about 3 or 4 times, and then you get back to practice. No technique is the same. I've been to almost 8 classes now, and no 2 days are the same. After about 4 or 5 rounds of technical drills and swaps, then comes sparring. The all-out, anything-goes, real Muay Thai practice. As usual, there's no rules other than don't put your opponent in the hospital. So basically we have a break in the middle for a minute before we start up again sparring. So another minute break, but yeah, there's still half an hour left and we are at about 882 calories, so it's insane. After the sparring sessions, which almost feel like eternity, we break up into groups with usually 4 to 5 students to 1 trainer. Each day is different. However, today, our group will be doing a circuit with conditioning, strength training, boxing, and sparring practice. This usually consists of 2 to 3 rounds depending on the time, as well as the trainer's discretion. It's crazy how the longer you box during the session, the harder it actually gets. Sometimes I feel like these circuits are designed to completely deplete us from energy before the real challenge actually starts, facing the trainer. At this moment in time, it's already round 2 in the circuit. I can hardly stand up, but here I am having to face off with one of the trainers. He sees my exhaustion, and I think he has some mercy on me. At the end of the session, things start to come around full circle. After 3 rounds of circuit training and seeing how depleted we were, the trainer had us do some more rounds of shadowboxing. And then, of course, we ended with, again, my favorite, stretching. That's right. Ending a session can't be that easy. So before we get to stretching, we have to do some side planks, full planks, and sit-ups. Thankfully, this time around, it's real. We get 2 minutes to relax and stretch. And we end today's session with 1,291 calories burned. Total time of 1 hour and 42 minutes. Not too bad.